Here we go.
Get lamp. With Jeffrey Lampkin.
Everybody get up.
Jeffrey
Say what?
Lampkin.
Everybody get up. Come on.
Lamp. With Jeffrey Lampkin. Motivation, inspiration, educated new revelation. Lamp. With Jeffrey Lampkin.
Entertainment just for you. Smiling out 'cause God loves you.
Get lamp. With Jeffrey Lampkin.
Somebody turn the lamp on.
Good morning. Listen, oh my goodness, I am absolutely excited. Guys, I am holding my CD. I am elated. I'm excited. Of course, I talked to you all about it last week, that it was going to be released, but it has been released. I got it in my hands, and I know so many of you have it as well. Jeffrey Lampkin presents Francis Marion YGB Gospel Choir. This project is absolutely awesome, and it's really near and dear to my heart. And one of the things that I'll tell you, a lot of people have shared with me, but I'll share as well, is that when you pop it in, do you remember when Kirk Franklin came out with the God's Property album, and it just had like songs on there for everyone? That is what this project does. It's bringing back the choir. That's what I'm doing. I'm a boy who was raised at Williams Chapel Christian Church in Manning, South Carolina. So I was raised in the choir. It's all about choir music and bringing back the choir. And nothing wrong with praise teams, soloists, or anything. I do them all. But it's nothing like a good church choir that's going to move you, with production from super producer Roosevelt Snoop McLemore. Couldn't have asked for anything more, and he's just been absolutely elegant with the musical patterns and the dimensions and the blends, and everything is just wonderful. The choir, the vocals are absolutely wonderful. Shout out to Tamika Sims, who worked so tirelessly with this project and making sure everything is done. Also, Jason Hardy, thank you so much for all of your PR. It's just so many people. And last Sunday at Francis Marion University was absolutely amazing. Listen, y'all came out like never before. By 2:45, it was packed. People were already there waiting, doors open. We were selling CDs, and by the time we hit the stage, we only had 10 CDs left, and we sold completely out. So I have been out selling all weekend. Of course, it's available digitally, online as well. So make sure you download it or get your hard copy or whatever. Find me. And this morning, we're actually at Bible Way Church of Atlas Road at their 11 o'clock service. I will have CDs, so come out and support. But I want you to hear the lead single, the track featuring BET Sunday Best finalist, Miss Kristen Jameson. Listen, this is all about church. Has the devil stole something from you? It's time that you take it back. So you've got to look that enemy in the face and tell him, I'm taking it back. All songs were written by me, and it's just songs that come from my heart. So lyric, listen, it's happening on the Jeffrey Lampkin Show. My CD, my debut single for you, Taking It Back, right here. Good morning.
All right, about to have some church now. Put your hands together. Another blessing. Another blessing. Another breakthrough. My God set me free. But in the end, you can't take me all away. I'll take you back to that. Another blessing. Another breakthrough. My God set me free. But then the enemy
Jeffrey Lampkin.
Cannon and Graves is a proud sponsor of the Jeffrey Lampkin Show. Located at 1837 Wilson Road in Newberry, Cannon and Graves has the perfect certified used car for you. Their extensive inventory has something in every price range, and they can get everyone financed, regardless of credit. All cars come with a warranty to give you the peace of mind you deserve. Come see Steve and Reggie and find your new car at Cannon and Graves.
Good morning. Welcome back to the Jeffrey Lampkin Show. Listen, put your coffee cups down. And you know, I've been getting feedback. I love that you all email me. Continue to email me, the Jeffrey Lampkin Show @gmail.com. Continue to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all of them at Jeffrey Lampkin. And thank you so much for supporting. And I love that you all give feedback. So y'all said, you know, February passed and you ain't talking nothing about love anymore. You haven't said anything about love. Where's the love, Jeffrey? Where's the love? Well, the love is here on this morning. In the likes of R&B star, I am so excited that he's here. Dougie Hendrix is in the house. What's going on, my friend?
What's up, man?
How are
doing?
you?
I'm doing great.
Listen, y'all,
man.
he's so smooth this morning. He's like, yo, what's going on, man? Yo, what's up, dude? Listen, you are tearing up the charts right now.
Thanks, man.
With your hit single, Show It, Prove
Yes,
It.
sir.
But
Yes,
one
sir.
of the things, it's so weird, and I guess for me, when I sit and think about Show It, Prove It, and of course, when you talk about it from a love instinct, listen, you know, not only, you can't just tell them anymore.
Right.
The women don't want you to just
They don't
tell
want you
them.
to talk. They want you to
Listen,
show 'em.
my wife always be like, you need to show me. And they demand that respect, and they demand that you show them and you prove it. But the funny thing, before we get to even the love aspect of showing and proving it, your life has been a life of showing and proving it.
Right.
Tell me how you moved into R&B. Tell me about your history with the music.
Well, for a long time, it's been, Dougie can't do it. You're not ready. You don't have a platform yet. You got to start from the bottom. And I read in the Bible, if you use your gift, it'll place you before great men.
Come, listen,
And-
don't start the Bible. Listen, now he ain't gonna start the interview with the Bible. Now, y'all know I get happy on scripture. I get excited off scripture. You done taken me in already.
And
but it does say that.
That's what I live my life by. I don't really follow everybody's opinion because every piece of opinion is not good advice.
Exactly.
And so I've been raised to do you, but keep it on a positive level. For a long time, I've been just yapping. And my father, which is he's a big blessing in my life. I always used to say, Neil, shut up and show me.
Wow.
Shut up and show me. And so my first single, Show and Prove, is basically, it is a love song, but it's more to it. It's basically telling people, and it's really based off relationships, stop telling your girl what you're gonna do, or stop telling your man, you're gonna stop doing that, I'm gonna start. Let's show each other. Let's prove to each other that we belong with each other, that we want each other. Not necessarily need, but if you feel like you need me, show me.
And you just said something, you said something in relationships, because relationships are not just the love relationships,
Right.
but work relationships and
Partnerships.
partnerships. Show me and prove to me. So it's like you've been on this journey of proving to people that, you know, I am Dougie.
Right.
And you started out singing in the church.
Yes.
And so when you start out singing in the church, people are like, oh, you should be a church singer and you should sing
Right.
there.
Still.
So at this point in time in your life, it's like you want to share your gift, but you want to share it through love. Has that been a hard transition for you?
Yeah, because everybody doesn't agree with me singing R&B, or because you know I do everything.
Okay.
Rock, R&B, electronic.
What's your favorite genre? Would it be R&B?
R&B.
Yeah.
You know, because I'm just like you said. I wasn't. This isn't the act.
Right.
This is me. I'm a very smooth guy.
Right.
And for a long time, people kind of labeled me as, oh, he a little sweet talker. He's a finesser. He know what to say. He know how to say it. He know how to walk. He know how to move. But it's not he knows how to. That's him.
That's him.
This is who I am. And when I sing R&B, I've been through a lot in relationships.
Right.
You know, and it's really why I am the way I am today. I put my trust into a lot of people. I don't even have a good relationship with my mother. So I taught myself how to treat a woman. And it still might not be 100% correct, but I'm learning.
Has that been weird for you to have a strong relationship with your father and not with your mother? Because that's something I guess is not typical in society these days. How has that affected you, not having that strong relationship with your mother, but then you're singing about love and loving a woman and actually, you know, showing her that you love her and that she's the queen?
It's affected me a lot.
Okay.
I still wish to this day me and my mother had a better relationship.
What happened? Without going into
It's
too many
it's
details,
basically
but-
she feels like you don't call me, we're not gonna talk.
Okay.
You don't come look for me, I'm not gonna come look for you. And I always felt as if I'm your son. Like you on Facebook liking my pictures and you see what I'm doing and telling everybody, look at my boy, but when I call you, it's I ain't got no money. I'm not calling you for money.
Right.
You know, and so I'm not gonna say I gave up. I love my mother, but it stresses me to the point where it's like, as long as you're okay, I'm okay.
Did she raise you?
No, my stepmother raised me.
Your stepmother raised
my
you.
father and my stepmother, and she's more of a mother to me than my biological mother. You know, and it goes further into it.
It's deeper
but
and it's further.
yeah.
So she likes your pictures on Facebook and things of that nature. She, I guess, has heard your music,
Yeah.
knows that you sing and stuff like that. But that loving, motherly bond.
We don't have it. It's like
It's
instead
not
of us
there.
being like this, we're like,
If
you know?
Mom, I looked at your eyes just a while ago, and your eyes begin to well up with water. Is that just like a heart's desire to
'Cause
have a relationship with her?
yeah. I pray that me and my mom get back right, because she can leave right now today. I can leave right now today. And I don't want it to be like, well, we don't talk, I don't care, and why does it have to be like this? And I've tried, Jeff. Like I call, I even wrote her notes, everything, and I can't get through to her. So it's like, what do you do?
If she was here right now, what would you say to
I love
her?
you. Wow. And however you decide to act or treat me, it's not gonna make me look at you any different. You're my mom, you're the reason why I'm here. She can't sing, my dad can't sing, I don't know where I get this blessing from, but they created me. And regardless, I don't hold on to grudges. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she got her own personal things going on. Maybe she's, you know, so that's my mom at the end of the day, but I can tell you this, if she was here, I would be going so much harder with this music.
So how do you do it? How do you find the motivation with the emptiness that you feel inside? Did you write Show It, Prove It?
I write all my music.
So you write all your music. So do you find it very easy to express? Is that like therapy for you to?
Really, when I go through something, it's like my mind is like it's like a pinball machine in my head. Ding, 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 ding. I have to write. And I started out with just writing. I had a journal and just writing stuff, like how my day went, what I went through, what made me mad, what made me sad, what made me happy, and I just started writing music. What motivates me the most now? My son. I have a 4-month-old son.
Okay, what's his name?
Caden Amir Hines.
Come on, good morning, Caden. Come
But
on.
to people, I say call him Dougie Jr. because
Dougie
that's the next
Jr.,
big
okay.
thing. He's oh my God, just thinking about him, I could just
Makes you grind more.
like
Makes you grind
that's
more.
my soul.
Wow.
Like I love him so
Where is
much.
he?
He's in Sarawak with his mother.
Okay,
Me and her aren't together, but we have a great relationship.
That's good.
Great. She supports me with everything I do. I love her to death too.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? But it's just I love how God puts everything in place for me.
So that makes this journey even more
Great.
precious to you and more great to you because you expect that, you know, the rewards for what you're doing, your labor is not going to be in vain.
Right.
That there's a reason. And so you're climbing the charts. How do you keep the focus and keep, because you're so humble in what you do and you always return it back to God.
Yeah.
We can Google you. You're on iTunes. You're on these stages with all of these people. You're doing the concerts and the shows and different things like that. Do you find it, a two-part question, do you find it difficult, because you're originally from Florence, right? So from Florence, South Carolina, do you find it difficult that it's challenging at times that you may not get the love that you need from South Carolina, but you'll go out to California or New York,
but it's like,
and it's like, Dougie,
Right.
and
that's
you
how
go to
it
South Carolina,
is.
it's like, hey, Doug.
I guess it's because, you know, I went to school there,
Right.
elementary school, middle school, high school,
Which high school?
colleges.
Wilson?
I went to Wilson High School.
Come on, everybody in Florence. Let me give a shout out to Wilson.
Tigers.
Anybody, if you know, if you are from Florence, South Carolina, you, like I have learned from being over in Florence, you better say you're from Wilson High
Or
School.
you got a problem.
It's like, what's the problem? Why you went to West Florence?
Purple and
why-
gold, man.
Right,
Purple and
all
gold.
day. So Wilson High School is where you went and matriculated. And so, do you find it difficult, like, to come home and want to perform your music, and how do you keep going in the midst that you're not getting the support?
You know what I see in you? You can read people.
Yeah.
And you're hitting the nail right on the head. That's exactly how I feel.
Right.
It's like I get offered shows everywhere in Florence, but it's not that I turn them down because I feel like I'm better than Florence, but people aren't going to support you in your own city.
Right.
And that's how it's always been. And it's like they wait to see you actually doing something major
Before they come.
to say, salute, bro.
Right.
I see you doing what you're doing. I'm proud of you. What's up with a feature, bro?
Right.
What's up with a song? We got a link.
We want all the features and everything like that. So if you see you with Drake or somebody like that, then it's like,
Mm-hmm. Right.
oh, that's my
Oh,
boy,
yeah.
Dougie. But if
You
you
got
just see
it.
me in the
You
streets,
got
it's
it.
like, yo, what's up, Doug?
He's just another singer.
Wow.
Trying to make it.
And so you're pushing your product, you're still going,
Mm-hmm.
you're making it happen. But one thing that I love, and I know you're pushing the love song, Show Me and Prove Me, which I downloaded on iTunes. You all need to download the single. South Carolina has to
Yes,
support.
yes.
Record companies do not sign artists in their home base is not supporting them. So we have got to support
Yes.
and support the music that you're doing. So my question now is, where do you go from here? Because we got the single. When will we get the full-length album?
Right now, I'm working on an EP.
Okay.
I don't really believe in mixtapes.
Okay.
I'd rather have an EP. It's going to be 7 to 8 songs. And I'm going to tell you right now, my EP is going to be one of those EPs that you play all the way through.
Listen, won't be no album fillers on there.
skip.
Listen here, Reverend.
No skips, no nothing.
Exactly.
I like putting out things that the people like.
Right.
Not what I think the people's
Right.
gonna like. I'm not just gonna stick to one genre. What you're gonna notice about me is all my songs sound different.
Wow.
Every single one.
Wow.
Nothing sounds the same. I'm gonna have a little bit of gospel, a little bit of rock, a little bit of Chris Brown, make you get up and dance, a little bit of slow, a little bit of smooth. You wanna lay in your bubble bath and light a candle. You know, it's a little bit of everything. And what I love about how God, I feel like I'm one of God's angels.
Right.
I tell people all the time, I think I'm an alien. I don't think I'm from here.
Wow.
I'm different because the way I do things is different. But I'd rather shut up and let my music speak for me.
Well, it's letting your music speak for itself. I'm going to stop right here because you told me that you started in gospel. You said you're going to do a little. Would you do a little? It's Sunday morning. Listen, the saints need something before they go to church.
Okay.
And I'm so glad they're going to download your music. You're going to follow them real quick. Where can they follow you on Instagram?
My Instagram page is Dougie_Hendrix.
Okay.
That's DOUGIE_HENDRIX.
Okay, and we'll have it rolling on the screen as well, so you all can do that.
Okay.
But what I want you to do for me is just sing us out. Whatever's on your heart, whatever you decide to do, just let the. I know you sing R&B, but let the people
Some
hear
gospel.
what God has placed inside of you.
God, what you want me to do?
You better
Hold on.
talk to
We
him.
talking now.
Shana
We talking.
Mahaya. Yes, sir.
Okay, I got something for you.
Okay.
Okay. How can I say thanks for the things you have done for me? Things so undeserved, but you give to prove your love for me. The voices of a million angels cannot express my gratitude. All that I am and never hope to be, I owe it all to thee. What is it? It's to God be the glory. To God be the glory. To God be the glory for the things He has done.
My Lord, listen, y'all better stop that tape right there. I can't do no more. Listen, follow Dougie Hendrix, get his music. God has blessed you.
Thank you so much.
Continue to follow in his
And
in
thank
his
you for
path.
giving me the opportunity.
No, that's what we do. One thing I tell people about the Jeffrey Lampkin Show is that we open it to all people. And my thing is that you continue to go. Even when, South Carolina, we got to stand up, we got to start supporting.
Right. We need it.
At a place, Ohio, New York, Florida, and New York, and California are continuing to call him. South Carolina, we got to stand up
Right.
and we got to support our local artists. So keep doing what you're
Thanks,
doing.
man.
All right?
Can you do one favor for me?
Of course I will.
Send me a prayer.
I will.
Thank you so much.
I will do that. Listen, keep it right here. More is happening on the Jeffrey Lampkin Show. Your coffee cups are up. Your pinkies are out. When we come back, I'm going to talk a little bit about Walter Scott. You've been asking me my opinion, And now it's my opportunity to share my views. It's happening here on the Jeffrey Lampkin Show. Your coffee cups are up, your pinkies are out, you've been lamped and Dougie-fied. Good morning. Wow, Dougie Hendrix, make sure that you follow him, make sure that you support him. So everyone has been asking about my opinions with the Walter Scott situation in Charleston, South Carolina, because of course, you know, I'm a very vocal person. I got to speak my mind and say what it is that I need to say. And I think that for me, being an African-American male, and I think in a situation like this, I'll just say being a black male here in the United States of America, people often ask me questions. They be like, you know, Jeffrey, are you fearful? Are you scared? And someone actually asked me the other day, when the cops stop you, are you in fear? Are you afraid? And not to make light of this situation or anything like that, I tell people that I'm only afraid when I can't remember whether I paid a traffic ticket that I was supposed to pay or something like that. Because I do know for a fact, from proven experience, they will clink you and take you on your way when you are when you haven't paid a ticket and they perceive you as being driving under suspension. However, if I'm just like routinely stopped for a traffic stop and I don't know if it's because we're here in the South, I don't know. I've never been afraid. I've never been afraid. I don't know what happened with the Walter Scott situation. I will say this, that watching the video and watching what I saw, it troubled me. It disturbed me. Not just as a black male, but as a citizen in this country, in these United States of America. It concerned me and it troubled me. And I think we have to get to a place and we get to a point where we can't continue to settle for minute handling of situations that bother us. When you feel a way about something, you have to speak up and say, this is what I believe, this is how I feel. Reverend Al Sharpton and Reverend Jesse Jackson both came to South Carolina, and after having the opportunity to speak with members of their camps, realizing that, you know, they came to fight a battle, they came to make sure that there's correct policing. And what Reverend Sharpton said is that, you know, after seeing how the mayor of Charleston handled the situation, North Charleston handled the situation, is why we're having the peaceful protest and everything of that nature. But I wonder if we didn't have the video of the actual shooting, would we have the results that we have currently at this time? And I also wonder that although he has been charged, the cop has been charged in this brutal killing, are we at a place where there's going to be a conviction? Is this going to be swept under the table? Is he going to take a plea deal? These are questions that I still have. So for me, this situation is not over. Walter Scott is going to live on. His memory, not only him, Trayvon Martin, and so many others that we have encountered, various things that have happened over in Ferguson and New York, over and over. This fight is not over. There's a lot of discussion that needs to take place and will take place. And the Jeffrey Lampkin Show will be a show that will continue to push the mantle of discussion. Whether it is uncomfortable or comfortable, we have to get to a place of truth. Live in your truth and you can live your best life now. And so I want to end the show this morning with a song from my CD with Francis Mary and YGB Gospel Choir. And the song is called My Day Is Coming. I don't know what your situation is and I don't know what you're going through right now, but remember that your day, it's coming right here on the Jeffrey Lampkin Show. Join me this morning, 11 a.m., Bible Way Church of Atlas Road, and purchase the CD, call me, or find it online. My day is coming. Your coffee cups are up, your pinkies are out. You've been lamped. Good morning.
Today is your day where you realize that you might have felt defeated, but you're starting all over again. Life
Can sometimes weigh you down, but just look up. There's a rainbow in the clouds, a reminder of the promise he made. The sun will shine again. The storm won't last always.
Come on and say,
My day is come.
I can see
I can
clearly.
see clearly now. My day is come.
It might have been dark for a little while,
Grace has abound.
but I'm telling
My
you,
dark place
it's about to be
is
washed
now
away.
washed away.
And the promise
The promise.
with Christ.
With Christ I'm here to stay. My day is come.
I've learned in life that though I am afflicted, greater is he that is in me than he that is in this old world. Come on, family, life
Life
can sometimes.
weigh you down, but just look up.
You gotta remember that there's a promise
There's a
right there.
rainbow in the
Do you
clouds,
see it?
a reminder
Yeah.
of the promise he made.
Jeffrey Lampkin.
Somebody turn the lamp on.